Our flesh is constantly raging war against our spirit. So when you're indulging in your flesh, when you're looking at women adulterous, and every time you look at a woman, you just imagine smashing them, right? That's unhealthy. You have to know that that's unhealthy. You have to know that that's not the right way to live life. That's not the way that God intends you to treat women, right? To look at women, that's not godly.
Stoicism is not a philosophy of passive acceptance, but a relentless training system for the mind. In a world drowning in distraction, where every click and swipe feeds our weakest impulses, Stoicism stands as the antidote, a way to reclaim control, to sharpen focus, and to rise above the noise. The modern man is under siege. His attention is fractured, his desires are hijacked, and his willpower is under constant assault. But Stoicism offers a way out. It is not about denying pleasure or suppressing emotion. It is about seeing clearly, acting deliberately, and refusing to be ruled by anything outside your own reason. The Stoics, men like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, were not idle dreamers. They were warriors, leaders, and thinkers who understood that true power comes from self-mastery. If you are tired of being pulled in every direction, if you want to build a mind that cannot be broken, then Stoicism is your path. This is not philosophy for the sake of debate. This is philosophy as a weapon. Lesson 1. The Desexualized Mind, Breaking the Chains of Instinct. The first and most brutal lesson of Stoicism is this: you are not your urges. The modern world is engineered to exploit your weaknesses, to keep you chasing cheap dopamine hits. Endless scrolling, pornography, junk food, and manufactured outrage. These are not accidents, they are traps. And most men walk into them willingly, unaware that they are surrendering their freedom. Stoicism teaches you to step back, to observe these impulses without obeying them. The goal is not repression, but mastery. When you feel the pull of lust, anger, or mindless consumption, the Stoic does not fight it directly. He acknowledges it, examines it, and then decides whether it serves his purpose. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the world, wrote in his private journal, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is the essence of the desexualized mind, not the absence of desire, but the ability to act independently of it. Every time you resist an impulse simply because you choose to, you strengthen your will. Every time you pause before reacting, you reclaim a piece of your freedom. The modern world wants you weak, addicted, and easily controlled. Stoicism is the art of refusing to comply. Lesson 2. The discipline of desire, wanting less, not having more. Most people believe that happiness comes from getting what they want. Stoicism turns this idea on its head. Happiness comes from not wanting what you do not need. The average man is a slave to his cravings, always chasing the next promotion, the next purchase, the next thrill. But no matter how much he gets, it is never enough. The Stoic recognizes this trap and refuses to play. He trains himself to desire only what is within his control, his effort, his integrity, his discipline. External rewards are unreliable. Money can disappear, relationships can sour, reputation can be destroyed in an instant. But your character, your principles, those are yours forever. Epictetus, born a slave and crippled by his master, became one of history's greatest teachers by embracing this truth. He said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This is the discipline of desire. It is not about living like a monk. It is about freedom, the freedom that comes when you no longer depend on external things for happiness. The man who needs nothing is infinitely stronger than the man who needs everything. Lesson 3. Indifference to external validation, the unbreakable self. Most men spend their lives seeking approval. They dress for others, speak for others, and even think for others, all because they fear judgment. The Stoic does not live this way. He understands that no opinion outside of his own virtue holds real weight. The crowd's cheers are meaningless. The crowd's boos are meaningless. Marcus Aurelius, who ruled the Roman Empire at its height, reminded himself daily, "It never ceases to amaze me. We care more about what strangers think of us than what we think of ourselves." This is the sickness of the modern age. Social media, corporate hierarchies, and even personal relationships condition men to seek validation at every turn. But Stoicism teaches a different path. When you stop needing approval, you become untouchable. No one can manipulate you if you do not crave their praise. No one can insult you if you do not value their opinion. This is not arrogance, it is clarity. The world will try to shape you, to make you conform, to make you beg for acceptance. The Stoic refuses. He defines his own worth. Lesson 4. Turning pain into power, the Stoic forge of adversity. Most men run from hardship. They avoid struggle, fear discomfort, and complain when life is unfair. The Stoic does the opposite. He welcomes difficulty because he knows it is the only path to strength. Pain is not the enemy. It is the teacher. Every failure, every betrayal, every moment of suffering is an opportunity to grow. Epictetus, who endured slavery and physical disability, put it simply, difficulties reveal men's true nature. The modern world preaches comfort, safety, and convenience. But comfort weakens. Struggle fortifies. The man who has never been tested does not know his own limits. The man who has never faced adversity does not know his own strength. Stoicism teaches you to embrace the grind, to find purpose in the struggle, and to use pain as fuel. When you stop seeing yourself as a victim and start seeing yourself as a warrior in training, everything changes. Obstacles become challenges, setbacks become lessons, suffering becomes growth. This is the alchemy of Stoicism, turning lead into gold. Lesson 5. Unshakable focus, the mind as a weapon. The greatest battle of the modern age is the battle for attention. Every app, every advertisement, every notification is designed to fragment your focus, to keep you distracted and docile. The Stoic does not allow this. He understands that a scattered mind is a weak mind. Seneca, one of Rome's greatest thinkers, warned, "No man is more unhappy than he who has never faced adversity, for he has never been tested." Distraction is adversity in disguise. It is the enemy of greatness. The Stoic trains his focus like a soldier trains his aim. He eliminates the unnecessary, ignores the trivial, and directs all his energy toward what matters. This is not about working harder. It is about thinking deeper. A man who can concentrate without wavering, who can work without distraction, who can think without interruption. That man cannot be stopped. The modern world wants you distracted because a distracted man is a controlled man. Stoicism is the art of reclaiming your attention, and with it, your life. This is Stoicism. It is not a set of ideas to be debated, but a discipline to be lived. The world will try to break you, with temptation, with fear, with endless noise. Most men will bend, most men will conform, but you do not have to be one of them. The Stoic path is not easy, but it is simple. Control your desires, define your own worth, embrace struggle, master your attention. These are not just principles, they are weapons, and in the right hands they are unstoppable. The question is not whether you are capable of this discipline. The question is whether you want it badly enough. The Stoics have given you the tools. The rest is up to you.